Good morning from the frost. Fishing. I got a speaker on me. All I'm sitting out here fishing in Hawaii. Thank you, Vaughn, for all you let me steal from you. $55 million, buddy. Now I can enjoy living in Hawaii and fishing every day.
Can I give Arnold that last on that?
Yeah.
Would you stop it? Would you? I'll knock you off, woman. Damn, you drive me fucking nuts.
It's the Frost family living in Hawaii. Look at me sitting here fishing. Hey, Vaughn, don't you wish you can go fishing like this? Oh, I know. You go fishing on your computer. Aw. Do you get to eat them? Hell no, you're starving, bitch. What do you think of my background, Jones?
Leave them alone, Orgy. God, leave them alone. Move.
Good morning, everybody. Yep, exactly. Good morning, people. Hope y'all like my morning picture. I asked Jones if he liked it. He didn't respond to me, so he must be checking his stitches. Did you see the picture up there, Michael? Oh, somebody just left. I don't know if it was Jones or Michael. Well, you must have grabbed somebody and came back, so that's good. There's three of us here. Good morning, everyone. Big Larry, Friday morning.
You know what? You shouldn't be teasing Vaughn.
I went to Secular Opinions this morning and watched the rest of it all. Then I seen Handyman had one out there too, and I watched it. Yeah, I'm not worried about no eviction notice at all, Michael. It's going to be another month or two. Even though we have started looking, I mean, I'm scanning the newspaper. I've made people contact with people to see what we can do about finding another place. But I am in no hurry. I mean, it's going to take him 2-3 months to put me out of here. I ain't worried about him one bit. Morning, Miss Kitty.
Are you done with that? I'm gonna put it up before someone.
Yeah. I don't know. Unless somebody else wants to see it, I might have to show it off again. Let's just leave it there for a minute.
I don't want the
Miss Kitty, you just getting here? Yeah, I know. You don't want the cats to fuck it up. I showed a picture this morning. I don't know if anyone got to see the picture. And I was trying to make a little funny joke this morning, telling Vaughn that I'm sitting here in Hawaii fishing. Did you like the picture? I mean, does it look okay? It's an oil painting. I'll see if I can show it one more time before the wife puts it back up. Here, hon. Okay. Yeah, as an oil painting of a guy next to a lighthouse and some rocks fishing in the ocean.
You sure you want me to put it up now?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Miss Kitty. That's where all that money went. Solar Marshall, thank you, buddy. I did get to watch the whole video yesterday or early this morning. And you're right. Proof, Von Hilton. Proof. Oh, you're going to take my word on it? Well, take my word on a lot of other shit. The only person that's going to be in an orange jumpsuit is you. Well, I'm not trying to rub it in, baby, but we both know what's coming up at his way. Be honest with you, Miss Kitty. My father did that. My dad has 3 paintings that he has did. And I own all 3 of them after he passed. He did sell one of them, and it was rebought back because I wanted all 3 of my dad's paintings. I mean, I'm not saying they're no $1 million paintings, but to me, they're worth a little bit of money because of who did them, because that's my dad's only 3. He was very talented. There's a lot of them in our family that is that way, Kitty. I have an uncle, and he's got a lot of paintings hanging everywhere. Well, I can't say everywhere. I know he's got them in the University of Kentucky because he was the art teacher for almost 30 years there. Somebody told me he's got a couple of them in the boys' clubs, the main boy, you know, the Boy Scouts or whatever in Texas. He's got a painting down there. Alice has one or two of his paintings hanging in her house. His brother's got a couple paintings that are hanging in Alice's house. He's not as famous, but my uncle that worked for the UK, he's well known. Yeah. My dad was okay. He wasn't the best, but he ain't the worst. He ain't like me. Me, I couldn't do shit. I can't even draw. But I can do something that Vaughn can't, and that's count money.
Oh,
And that's very talented. Yep, I thought it was funny. He says people's going to be put in orange jumpsuits. The only one headed for an orange jumpsuit is him. He says Uncle Little Jim can't sue him. We will see. Vaughn Hilton, if you got any, even one food stamp, $1 in food stamp, after your kids were took out of the house, that is fraud felony. That is a 5-year commitment, buddy. Straight to the penitentiary. And you're headed that way. Because you never turned it in saying that they took your kids. You were still collecting food stamps. Vaughn, that wasn't H&R Block you were talking to, dumbass. That's the IRS. They're coming after you. You don't lie. That's why you said you talked to the funeral home for an hour and you owed $7,000. But when the Tros checked the funeral home and asked them how much money they owe, that you owe, how much was it? 0. Vaughn, every word out of your mouth is a fucking lie. And I am being told to watch my mouth, my temper, and my blood pressure, people. So I gotta calm down a little. Vaughn Hilton, go live with me once, bitch. Let's get the truth out there. You talk shit. You could say shit when you're in front of that screen. Why don't you say that shit in front of my face? Why don't you get on this screen and say it in front of me? Yeah, exactly what I expect. You to run your fucking mouth and run and hide in a closet, just like you ran from me already twice. I don't threaten people. I promise people. There's a big difference. Yeah, he has a couple more too. He kind of liked the same scenery. He kind of stuck in that same kind of scenery area where it's the ocean and a little bit of land. Got that, that, what do they call that? I don't even remember what lighthouses. Good morning, Bobcat. Yeah, I just figured I'd get on and do an early morning Friday. Got to catch up with my videos this morning. Von Hilton, I still got your gold spoon, buddy. I'm keeping it in treasure for you. It's all wrapped up in a safe for you. Right here's the $50 million, people. Right here. Von Hilton's golden spoon. $50 million. This is what his mommy used to feed him with. The gold spoon. Yeah, Bobcat, it goes up every day. It's inflation, huh? The inflation, it's making it go every day. Oh, I know, Kitty. That's the funny thing about it. You know, he could say shit, but we can't believe him. But soon as someone says something else, oh, yeah, he believes every word that person said. That's how stupid he is. Von Hilton, your mother was so rich she made Donald Trump look poor. Donald Trump should go get welfare compared to your mother. Yeah, I know, Bobcat. And the whole time I've ever, be honest, I've never seen no bonds from no services. I've never seen no $1,000 bills. And I'll guarantee you, Miss Alice had them. She would have been proud of them, and she would have showed them. And I've been in Miss Alice's bedroom plenty of times. The stories change more than he changes his underwear, people. And that's pretty fucking bad. Or should I say his clothes in general. Let's leave his underwear out of it. He changes his stories more than he changes his clothes. Did he want it? He took the last donut? Okay. I kind of wish you would have got more. I know it's probably all they had because of the time you went. When you go to them Amish people and whatever them are, the Mennonites, you got to do that at 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning if you want any real donuts. I know. Okay. Oh, yeah, I can believe his mom had $100 bills all day long, every day. But $1,000 bills, that's a whole new ballgame. Because 90%, I'm sorry, 99.9% were all called back in 1969. Sorry, Von Hilton, try again. They took them off the market in 1969. And anybody 1969 to 2023 who turns in $1,000 bill, it has to be recorded. Let me repeat that, Von Hilton. Recorded. That means they know your name, your social security number. They know where the fuck you live. Because there ain't been $1,000 bills since 1969, bitch. So try again. Savings bonds, war bonds, every one of them, when they get turned in, there has to be a name on them. Do you understand that, you retarded son of a bitch?
Hey. Now that's gonna
I almost said that, Vaughn. I almost said that, but your mother is nowhere near that. You are, but your mother's not. So you better be lucky I got respect for your mother. You're lucky I got respect for your mother, because if I didn't, I would have beat your fucking ass 15 fucking years ago. Let's be real. If no one had respect for your mother, Ronnie Ray would have took you out the door 15 years ago. Let's be real, Von Hilton. You want to tell the truth? You want to be a truther? Let's be the truther. You're a piece of shit trash telling people you're a 20-degree black belt when you ain't got a 1-degree black belt. You invented rock and roll. You invented rap music. You literally went to the concert, not any concert, the concert. At 6 years old, yeah. Von Hilton, you ain't did shit, but in your fucking dreams. Buddy, your gods are lying to you. You better find the right God to worship, because your gods are leading you down the bad path. Your gods are your trolls. J-Dub is your troll. Solar Marshall is we are all your trolls. We don't like you lying. We don't like you telling shit that you don't fucking know about. If you know about it, then talk about it. If you don't know, then shut your fucking mouth. Let's be real. You think you all badass? Well, I'm in a fucking wheelchair. I can barely stand anymore. You still want to face me? I'll face you one-on-one, bitch, anytime. I'm a felon. I'm not the one ripping off the state government. Welfare fraud. I'm not the one taking and collecting fucking Jerry and Social Security check when he ain't in the house. I'm not the one collecting the food stamps when the kids are not in the house. That's fraud. That is a felony. Sorry, buddy. Welcome to the orange jumpsuit. Tom, there's no way 6-year-old was at Woodstock. I'm telling you, people. Miss Alice would not even let him out the door at 6 years old to go to Woodstock. What'd they do? Run from Hamilton, Ohio, all the way up to New York City for Woodstock? And she wouldn't have been but about 16. I doubt if they even went. You'd have to show me pictures of them there. Real pictures. Because I don't think Miss Alice would let her daughter out the door at 16 years old with the 6-year-old son crossing half of America to go see a rock concert, a pothead rock concerts. Let me clear that. Potheads. Because 90% of everybody that was at that concert was pothead. There were so many joints going around that you couldn't count. And I don't know. I wasn't there. But I got family that were there. Real family. Von Hilton. Arnold Frost is the firstborn child of Guilford Frost. Your mother is the sixth child born by Guilford Frost. Your mother and my grandfather were not distant relatives. Half. If anybody's half, Alice is half. She been with the white woman. Because I'm going to tell you, buddy, there ain't no way Guilford was with that white woman before any of the 8 were born, you retard. Look it up. Clay County Library shows it all to you. Ancestry shows it to you. Hello, they're all lying, and Von Hilton knows it all. Vaughn, you don't know shit. I am so fucking tired of you running your fucking mouth, bitch. No, they took him away, cartel. He ain't getting that much no more. He gets $110, and that's for one person, himself. I know. I get $410 for 3 people. Yeah, he might be getting 2 cents of the raise. Just for himself. Until they find out all 5 properties are in his name. As soon as all 5 properties are in his name, they're going to cut them food stamps. They're not going to give you food stamps when you own 5 homes. No matter what kind of distance, what kind of destroyed trailers you own. If you own 5 properties, it's against the law to be getting any assistance. I'm trying to be Bobcat. I'm just telling you what I think.
You don't do that to your mom. You think you own a place or something? No.
Nirvana's going to get thermal snapped here in the near future. He ends is near. The money is running out. The money is running out. That's exactly. He says it's in his name already. He's lying to y'all. It's not. Promise. The lawyers are already on standby for Uncle Jim. The day they go in his name will be the day the lawyer files charges on him. Yeah, I'm going to even say probably lower. I'm going to say under the 15K there, cartel, because he's been spending it. Them bills are running $1,000 a month every month, I know. And with no money coming in, it's going out quick. He's been spending it, champion. Yeah, he might not even make it to Christmas. You're right, cartel. Well, then he'll have to start selling properties. Yes, I do. Bobcat, I think he did. Yeah, exactly. $2K in lawyer's fee just to get it in your name. Right, exactly. And he's gonna have to go through the same shit. Can you please mute yourself when you drink your coffee? Why? Yes, exactly. Is what it's supposed to be used for, Bobcat, but he don't know that. New clothes, food. Well, I mean, I don't know. Lottery tickets. He loves them lottery tickets. At $500-600 every time he buys them. And hell, he don't even have to leave to go to the store to get them anymore. He can do them right on his computer. Punch in that credit card number, punch in the numbers he wants, and he just bought the tickets. Yeah, City, I got my coffee. She picked up some yesterday. Yeah, I'm a big bear when I ain't got my coffee in the morning. Folgers, good to the last drop. Oh, that's Maxwell House, good to the last drop. Folgers, good to the rim. Filled to the brim, or whatever they call it. I don't care. Hey, as long as it's good, it wakes me up, I'm happy. How many trips to take the 5 million out of? Oh, I did it all in one. I'm a big bear. I can carry it all. I even carried the jars. I didn't take the money out of the jars. I carried the jars and all. Hell yeah, I just threw that 5 million over my shoulder and just carried it out like it was a sack of potatoes, people. 5 million ain't nothing. I can carry that in my pocket. Hell, I can just shove that in my front pocket and walk out the door with 5 million, no problem. That's how Vaughn thinks money is, people. Vaughn, I got news for you. Someone literally would had to carry a fucking army duffel bag completely full out of your mom's house to take money out of your mom's house like that. $5 million is a nice stack of money. I'm sorry to tell you. It wouldn't fit in a book. It ain't gonna fit in no woman's purse. It ain't gonna fit in no little suitcases. To catch a frost coming this summer. Yep. Who listed the 2 acres in front of Vaughn's house for sale? I was listed in 2021. I've never seen it, Joe Dirt. And you sure it's in front of Vaughn's house? Because there are properties down the road that's up for sale right now. And they've been up for sale for a couple of years. But it ain't Vaughn's house. It ain't Vaughn's property. Yeah, exactly. I can just slide all that right in my front pocket there, Andy. I don't care. You take a choice, Richard. You can make the choice for me. He's got food stamps. Morning, Fat Daddy. Yeah, I'm a Fat Larry, so. Plus, he's probably spending a little of the cash, too. Plus, he's spending the money to pay the bills. But as far as I understood, he still ain't got water, but I don't know. When I talked to the water company, they said that there was an outstanding bill over on that side of town. So she goes, "Are you calling to pay yours?" And I was like, "Yes, ma'am." She goes, "Okay, give me your numbers." And I give her my numbers. They all know me. I mean, I've been here 7 years. I've been paying it every single month. Same day, same time, every month. What, baby?
What?
What?
I'm pulling my eyeball.
You okay?
Yeah,
A gnat? A fly?
probably a gnat.
Now see how we're getting gnats. We ain't got no bananas in the house. No fruits and vegetables. No main garbage laying around. So I don't know how we're getting gnats.
Well, maybe
Maybe the cat litter?
possibly. I don't know. I spray lights also. I don't know.
I don't know neither, baby.
Or something that came off the cat. And
Larry, how Ma Hilton put millions of dollars in that tiny safe?
don't know.
She didn't, Big Daddy. She didn't. That safe was for paperwork, not money. Hate to tell y'all, Miss Alice never put money in none of them safes. Sorry, Von Hilton. That's how much you know your mother. Yeah, thank you, Bobcat. My wife did get in the picture there, people. Bobcat seen you and said good morning.
I knew somebody seen me.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, Fat Daddy, but I know too. I knew where she hid her money. I know where she put her money.
In her pocket.
90% of it was up under her bed. She had about 15% of it inside her china cabinet, wrapped in pieces of, like, you go to Save a Lot and you get them plastic bags. She had about $4,000 wrapped in one of them bags, hid up in one of the little corners of her china cabinet. Any money that I found inside Miss Alice's house was put in her bank account, which I never found any. I didn't go looking for it. It ain't none of my business how much money the woman had. When I took over the estate, which means I pay her bills. I make sure she has something to eat every day, and I take care of these pieces of shit properties that she owns. And that is exactly what I did. I did nothing wrong, nothing illegal of anything. Von Hilton, you just said yesterday on that video that you did not have medical power of attorney. But then an hour later or the next morning, you said you did. Make up your mind. One of them's lying because you know you had power of her medicines, her capabilities of eating. That was your responsibility. Why were the cameras put in there? Because somebody said there was food missing. Why else was the cameras put in there? Because Vaughn Hilton was giving his mommy pills at 10, or I'm sorry, 10. Listen to me. Duh, I almost lied to you. Vaughn was going over and giving his mommy pills around noon And then he'd go back over at 4 and give them to her again. I told him, because of the camera, I can see that he was giving them to her too late, that he needed to be there at 8 o'clock every fucking morning to do it. He told me, Larry, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know nothing, blah, 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 like he always does. So I called the lawyer. I called the judge and told them, Vaughn Hilton is giving her meds at noon and 4. Her pills should be given to her at 8 o'clock in the morning and probably 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. Splitting them pills up. You cannot put them pills that close together. They're going to overact each other. And that's when he went back to giving them to her at 8 o'clock. Who knows if he was giving her all of them? Or was he taking the ones that she needed, the main ones that she needed, away from her? I don't know. He didn't show them to the camera every day. He walked in the living room, handed them to her. I should have put a camera right next to her chair so I could see them damn pills every single day. J-Dubs, I want a piece of you. You want to run your mouth? Come and get me, boy. Please move down here with Vaughn Hilton. J-Dubs, did you buy the house? Is it in your name yet? I'm coming to take it. I always wanted to live in New York. I'll get my brother. We're coming to take you, buddy. You don't know shit going on but what your little fucking queer faggot ass girlfriend there is telling you. Well, your faggot ass girlfriend is all completely wrong. And if he thinks he's right, tell him to go live with me. J-Dubs, you think you're you think you're right? Go live with me, bitch. That's right. You're not going to. You're scared of me. Be scared too. Because I wouldn't want a fucking big old 300-pound fucking grizzly bear coming after me.
I don't know, like people treat me like shit sometimes.
No one better ever treat you like shit, because then they meet the grizzly bear again.
Would you cook beans? Your blood pressure, Daddy.
My blood pressure fine. I'm watching my face. It's not red yet.
But it is mine. Some of the shit you say makes me mad. I do.
Yeah, he fed her twice. Well, that third meal, people, was breakfast. I'm not gonna complain to Vaughn about not feeding his mom breakfast. I will say that clear as day, and I will take all blame or whatever you all want to say. Miss Alice loves chocolate donuts. She had a bag in her house every single day. Even if I had to drive 20 miles just to get that old lady a bag of donuts, I would do it.
And bananas.
And she loved her bananas.
Boy,
She loved her fried eggs.
Yes, she did that.
And she usually got up and fried herself an egg every morning. And she wasn't even allowed to be cooking. But because the camera was there, I could literally talk to her why she was cooking her egg. And I could tell. There was one time it started smoking, and I had to call her, Alice, get your egg. Oh, I forgot I was cooking. Honey, you can't do that. You got to stick near your egg. That camera has saved her life once. J-Dubs, I'm sorry, I'm not a pervert. I don't put cameras in a 90-year-old woman's bedroom. You probably would, you little fucking pervert, you. You'd probably like to see a 90-year-old woman undress. I don't. I didn't know Miss Alice fell, because if I knew Miss Alice fell, I would have been right there with the ambulance meeting me there. I wasn't on the camera. I was fucking sleeping. People got to sleep, J Dubs. Yeah. First thing he'd do 4 acres is call the law because he knows what I'm going to do to him. Yeah, Richard, but see, a lot of us want a piece of him, but, Larry's got a little upper hand. You all don't live in New York, and neither does Larry. But Larry's brother lives in New York. Oh, yes, I do. I got a brother that lives in New York City. And it wouldn't be a hard finding J-Way. Just look for the queeriest queer in fucking New York City, and we found J-Dubs.
You get down. Your mommy said get down. Mommy said get down. Mommy said get down.
Hope I'm not chasing any of yous away. I'm not trying to get really bad or anything. I'm not trying to be a and going off like he always does. I'm just being Larry. I'm just getting tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of him running his mouth. Vaughn goes, you're out on the streets. I'm sorry to hear that, Big Larry. Well, I'm not out on the streets yet. You can see I'm still in a place. I still got warmth. And it's going to take him 2-3 months to put me out. Let's be real. And me being a handicapped, elderly man, he's endangering my life. Just like when Uncle Jim went to put him out of his trailer, he was going to sign papers saying that Uncle Jim's attempted murder on his life. Von Helton, you're threatening my life. You're threatening to kill me. So I'm going to file charges on you, attempted murder, just like you were going to do Uncle Jim. Good morning. He's lived in New York City for over 17 years. He's been in New York quite a few years. Might even be longer than 17, really. Well, like I said, people, I ain't worried about no eviction notice. I'm going to live here until the day I have to move. And I already have most of my shit gone out of here. Everything, the only thing that'll be left in this house when Vaughn comes to claim it is trash. And as soon as I go to walk off this property, the health department will be here. I would definitely call them. I don't know. He don't even know my brother. Well, I found out there's another will. She's got 9 wills, people. She's been writing wills since she in 1980s. Yeah, yeah. In Vaughn's book, it is. Yeah, she had $100 million in there. Vaughn, I hate to tell you, $100 million. You couldn't hide it in no house unless you literally build another whole fucking room. Because $1 million is wider and taller than your mother's fucking bed. $100 million probably wouldn't even fit in your mom's bedroom. I don't know. $100 million, a lot of money. Hell, a million's a stack, that big. She literally would have to take one of the spare bedrooms and turn it into a safe. Spend it on gold. Easy to hide 100 million. Then, yeah, but you can't hide that gold bar. I use more mud when you get time.
You watch mine then?
Yeah. Set it where mine goes, and I'll take care of it for you.
You better not. My kitties tried to drink my coffee too,
Your kitty tried drinking your coffee too?
Both of them. They have a chance. Oh, did yours too?
Buy it in garden. Yeah. Yeah, it's like he thinks his mom's property's worth, what, 20 million, people? She gave about 140 for it, but it's worth millions because he owns it. Honestly, people, Alice was a very smart woman. She had common sense. So how come Von Hilton became so stupid? I have no idea. He didn't get it from his mommy. He had to get it from his daddy. Because personally, I think Miss Alice was a brilliant woman. She saved her money and bought herself some nursing homes and lived there and took care of them nursing homes until somebody offered her the right price and she sold them. Yeah, that's where it all came from. Yeah, now we all know, Andy. Thank you. She got all that money from when Vaughn was in the pirate sea and he was out there stealing money and gold and everything from the pirates back in the 1600s. I don't know, something. But personally, I think there's definitely mentally something wrong with Vaughn, people. He says he can't lie, but every word out of his mouth's a lie. And we can prove 90%. And he still says what we don't know what the fuck we're talking about, but he's not lying. So only 10 million people lie, and Vaughn don't lie at all. No, he's never took the dogs to the vet, and they've already ordered him to get licensed for them all. It did. Everything come to less than 200K. Vaughn is 400 years old. Yeah, Tom, he should be tested, definitely. Do we want to see him in the orange jumpsuit or do we want to see him in a padded room? Because he's on his way to one of them. That's what I'm hoping for. Yep, orange jumpsuit, and his roommate is Bubba. Vaughn has passed 3 times, and okay, Andy.
Daddy,
Yeah.
I got this kind of hot, so you might not want to drink it for a while.
Okay.
I have new tattoo. Is Big Daddy still? I mean, Fat Daddy still on? What?
I don't know.
Well, when you get done choking, ask. I don't know him, but I like that name.
Hey, Fat Daddy, you still here?
If he's not, just tell him I said hi and I like his name. That's all. What?
Yeah, and that's what it, to me, Tom, that's what it's all about. His kids get a chance in life. To me, that is the most important thing out of the whole
Go away.
situation. His kids get a chance in life. Oh, definitely a better chance. Because they had no chance living in Von Hilton's house, people. Nasty, disgusting,
I'm
not fed right, not clothed right, not bathed right. He couldn't do none of that shit. That's why they took the kids. Not because he was potty training a fucking dog. Like he makes everyone think. I don't think he's getting away with it, Andy. I think it's all just building up. Clay County is going to start getting tired of it if they ain't already, and they're just going to say, F it. I think because every state would love for them to have for people to have their own children and raise their own children. The state don't want to pay for them being somebody raising someone else's children. So I think they kept trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. The first couple of years, I think, was because of Miss Allen. Oh, I'll help take care of them. I can bath them. I can do this. I can do that. You know, but the courts never knew that she was coming up on Alzheimer's. She was coming up on dementia. She wasn't registered with it yet. So the courts were allowing, since they lived right next door to each other, that she would help them. And that's why I think they kept going back. Yeah, I mean every state is different, and if you're in a different country, then it's totally different. I mean, I don't know how you guys do things over there. Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's the main people. I mean, Jerry isn't. They said autistic is what the Social Security Department claimed him with, autistic. I think there's a little bit more than autistic, but it don't matter. I think he's a very smart kid. I think he's smarter than Von Hilton already. And sorry about your luck, Von Hilton. Your kids are smarter than you.
I know our kids are smart.
No, he's never getting the kids back. There's no ifs, ands, and buts. He will. They have already been adopted out. So is Trump. What? Yeah, I bet you 5-year-olds are smarter than Vaughn, especially when it comes to math. And you know, some of you guys might be pretty smart. I'm not saying no one's. I'm a dummy.
I know I am.
I don't know much about science. I don't know much about history.
No,
I don't know much about
life.
light or anything else. Know what I know about? Money.
I knew you could say that.
Money. My whole life has been about money.
Shut the hell up, man. Shut up. No one here.
My stepdad taught me it's all about money. To take a girl out, you got to have money. To buy a car, you got to have money. You want a piece of that lady garden? It takes money.
No, I don't. Not really.
How do you figure, honey?
Never mind.
So that means I can walk up to a girl and tell her to drop her drawers and we're fucking? No. Usually you got to buy them a drink, take them to dinner, take them to the movies, and then take them home and fuck them.
Yeah.
So you paid for it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say anything. You talk to them and you talk to me later. Okay?
I love you.
Love you too, honey, but you're. Is there some kind of pill or something I can give this cat so she'll stop?
No, honey.
I know what a problem is, but I can't help you. I'm sorry.
Baby Jane said good morning.
Good morning, Jane.
Just hire an escort. You still paying them too.
Yeah. They didn't do that, but.
Everything takes money, people. You want to buy a house? It takes money. Unless you're Nick Bravo and you steal it
I thought
and go to penitentiary for a while.
I thought you could buy them with food stamps.
Oh, you can buy houses with food stamps now? Woohoo! Let's go buy a house, honey.
What? It would be easier.
I mean, we got $3 on the food stamp card. Think we can buy a house?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go buy a house with $3 in food, people. You know, I could really literally say my stepfather did teach me a lot. He might have been a mean, hateful prick, but he still also taught me a lot. It's all about money. You got to make money. You got to pay your bills. You want something in life, you got to work for it, Von Hilton. You can't let your mommy feed you on the golden spoon. That's what he's looking for, people. That's what he's looking for. His $50 million gold spoon. Larry has it. Look at that. Beautiful, ain't it? Made in 1382.
It is Bond. Bond's on TV. He's sitting there yelling in his phone.
Yes, buddy. Here's his gold spoon he's looking for, people. $50 million.
My brother, too.
1600s. Yeah, everybody's smarter than Vaughn there, Andy. We all know that.
You idiot. Fuck you.
Imagine if Vaughn won the lottery. Yeah, we all be in trouble. Yeah, I'm getting ready for court. He wants his $50 million gold spoon back.
Oh.
For some of you just coming in, if you guys get a chance, go to the beginning of my show this morning. Let me know what you think about the picture. Because you didn't look at this ugly face when I first got on. There was a picture up this morning when I got on. Here's me on video now for what? Because I got the gold spoon? Take me to court, buddy. Take me to court so I can laugh my ass off that you want your $50 million spoon back. You and your 1600s gold spoon.
Oh.
Yes, exactly. Yes, Tom, that was the picture. So you did see it. Yeah, my dad did that in the 1980s, early 80s, when he lived in Florida. Yeah, but you didn't show the video, Andy? Well, it's just like he says that I ain't paid rent at all. Never. I've never paid rent here at all since I've been here. So if that's true, that's, okay, take me to court for it, Von Hilton. And when I get in front of the judge, I'm going to look at the judge and I'm going to say, he's lying to you, judge. And she's going to go, well, how's he lying, Mr. Frost? I'm going to say, well, I paid my rent all the way up until the time of November of 2022. My rent's been paid in full. Vaughn's going to say, oh, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. You ain't gave me no rent. Von Hilton, you didn't take over until 2022. I've been here 7 years. So how in the hell do I owe you $30,000? Or better, $2,030,000. Von Hilton, you show me a piece of paper or me at the bank cashing a $2 million check somewhere. Because that check's on record. No matter where it was cashed, if it's cashed in Hamilton, Ohio, Cincinnati, Lexington, Louisville, Hamilton, anywhere. Anywhere. And I'll give you your $2 million, Vaughn. There's only a problem. Your daddy was never worth $2 million. Your daddy wasn't even worth $200, let alone $2 million. His retirement checks were $43, just enough to take him and your mama out to fucking dinner one night. And his check was gone.
No.
Yeah, he has no evidence, people. And I guarantee you, and I'll swear to God, because I do have my God, not God's God. I have never stole from Alice. I really don't know. I didn't know him. Never met him before I got here. I'll tell you this one thing. He lived cleaner than Vaughn because I cleaned his house out. Me and Ronnie Ray, Marcia, Jim and Millie, Miss Alice. When I moved down here, that was the year that we cleaned his house out because she was getting ready to sell it. And I tried to buy it from her. She wanted $100,000 for it. No, I did not, Fat Daddy. And my wife was just talking about you, Fat Daddy. She likes your name on the screen, Fat Daddy. I didn't get that Vaughn said you're a liar, that your words can be as good as gold. Yeah, my words is good.
I can do not. I was gonna say don't turn it, but I know you won't. You're on the thing.
Yeah, 8 o'clock, dear. Yeah, I put the picture up. I was trying to say I was in Hawaii fishing. I asked Vaughn how the code is over in Kentucky. But I just kind of wanted to show that picture because I know people are doing paintings like J Dubs and shit. And, like I said, I'm not much of a painter. That's something my dad did. Or I'm sorry, not my dad, my father. Because to me, there is a difference. I have a father and I have a dad. My father is the one that made me, my dad is the one that raised me. Von Hilton, let me know when you get your planes up in the air, buddy. Because I'm working on my plane now. What do you miss the most from Toledo? The fishing. My friends and the fishing. Kentucky has a few places down here you can fish, but nothing like where my hometown is. Well, Toby, you don't work too hard, buddy. Enjoy. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a pretty picture. That's the one my dad ended up selling, and he got it back. He bought it back from him. And when he died, it all came to me. I got a couple of his sisters saying, "Let me have it. Let me have it. Let me have it." And I told him I'm not getting rid of them. When I die, they will be handed down to my children. What they do with them's their business. Which it coming from their grandfather's stuff, then they probably will hold it. That's like my son Arnold. I gave him a knife that my grandfather Arnold, the one he's named after, had growing up as a. So my son has a 1930s knife, and he cherishes it. He put it up, and he says, "I ain't ever using it, Dad. It's gonna collect dirt and dust. It's gonna stay right there on that shelf. I got me a regular pocket knife, but one from great grandpa, I'm putting it away. That's my namesake, as he calls it. Yeah, 10-hour shifts, 4 days a week. That's okay if you can handle the 10 hours." Yes, dear.
Are you gonna drink any more coffee?
I don't know why.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Because I wanted to know.
Drink it.
Okay.
It ain't like you can't make another pot if we have to.
No, I know, but it's called respect, you know?
Well, you don't respect me, baby. You're my wife. You don't have to respect me.
Yes, I do. Just like
If I want coffee, I will tell you to make another pot if there ain't none in the pot.
there's a problem.
What?
I'm not like everybody else.
Well, I know you're nothing like everybody else, baby. I know.
So I have respect for you because I know you drink it most.
Yeah, that is something to look forward to. The Super Bowl is this weekend. And NASCAR started out last week with the Clash.
Oh, I thought you said it was crap.
Truex Jr. won it finally. He didn't win all last year, so he's got a good start this year. Morning, Mop. Toby is a hot dog. Everyday party. Oh, everybody party. Yeah.
Eddie? I'll tell him.
Yeah, he is evicting me. He did give me that piece of paper. But like I said, but before he even gave it to me, people, I've already said I'm moving. Because I have a boy who's getting ready to turn 18 who's going to need to find a job. Because I can't afford to take care of him. I can't afford to feed him. So my son's going to have to get out and get a job. So that means we're going to have to move closer to a city that he can find a job, like going to flip burgers for McDonald's. Well, they don't even flip them anymore. They just put them in a conveyor belt thing and they cook themselves. Yeah, she's in there getting coffee, but she'll say good morning to you.
Hang on.
I avoided being turned into a hot dog by not co-hosting Vaughn's show. Yeah, that's very true, Toby. I'm just gonna do the main thing. I'm not gonna be like that. I can't be like that. My wife's not gonna let me be that way.
What?
When we move, we will, do what we have to do. We will take everything we want. The garbage I'm gonna probably leave. I'm not gonna set it on fire. I will call the health department and make sure they're here
Who
too.
am I saying hi to?
Just say hi to everybody, baby.
Hi, people. I'm right here. You Oh, when you see me next time, I probably won't have any hair. All right. Love you guys.
Come on, you gonna cut your hair again?
Yeah, this summer.
Well, you'll probably see him tomorrow morning. What are you talking about, summer?
Well, I might do it early.
Miss Kitty threw you a bunch of hearts.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Kitty. Meow. Oh, look at that cat.
Are you going to do like J Dubs and write a message on the bathroom window with poop? No, I don't play
No.
in my own poop. Sorry.
Guys, look, I wasn't eating. I gotta go eat.
I'm sorry, honey. I shouldn't have said that when you're getting ready to go eat breakfast.
Oh, that's all right. That's all right.
I think you just made me ruin my wife's appetite this morning. And she just took her shot. She's got to eat. Yeah, he might be. Maybe that's where he bought it. But he said he bought a house in New York. We'll see. See how long it takes him to do a video in his new place. Rent strike 2023. Yep. Yeah, Nate, it's still going, buddy. It's going to keep going until the sheriffs come out here to put me out. I want him to take me to court. I want to go see the judge. I am going to tell Judge what all these videos said. And if he says he didn't say it, here, Judge, open the Facebook open. Open YouTube. I'll show them to you. Hell, I'll even give you my password for you can get in my account. I don't hide nothing. And 90% of the shit I talk about, I can show proof on, Hilton. Yeah, we paid off the judges, yeah. All three of them. The children courthouse judge, the federal judge, and the regular judge, the civil judge. We paid them all. And gave the neighbor across the street from Vaughn, got $100 million worth of farming equipment. We paid off the whole Clay County, Kentucky. Hell, we paid off Skyvers, the lawyer. That became governor for. He took all the money Jim gave him and became governor. Well, I've literally told the judge and the what do they call him? The bailiff, the guy, the uniform officer that stands in the judge's, courthouse all the time. I've told him, grab some pop, grab your popcorn, and just go to YouTube. Look up Von Hilton. You could sit there all night long watching videos and laugh your ass off. Bailiff, yeah. Yes. Well, it's a small town. I mean, it ain't as big as Cincinnati and Toledo and all them big cities like that, people. This is a little hick town. Everybody knows everything. Everybody knows everyone's business. I wasn't down here a week before everybody in the whole damn town knew that I like my painkillers. And I didn't tell nobody. My neighbor already knew. Because we did it together before at Alice's house. Back up at the pond during a family reunion. You would lose your money, Nate. So don't make that bet. Vaughn wants to build a local. Vaughn wants to build a playground for all the local kids. Sorry, all the local kids have a playground already. It's called Oneida Park, downtown Oneida. I know, he wants it in his yard. That way he can be a pervert.
Oh,
Yeah, that about her whole closet, not counting all of her clothes that she'd have to throw away to put all that in there. Yeah, table manners, food, yeah. Everyone has better manners than Vaughn. You know, that's all up to you guys. Let's get that conversation out there. It's all up to you guys if you guys do live videos or not. If you talk with food in your mouth, or if you want to eat on camera, that is your business. I don't. I don't like it. Never have.
oh, you dumbass. Oh, that was even stupider.
Especially if you chew with your mouth open. That's even worse. It's getting close, Andy. It's climbing quick. He don't know about the $50 million spoon. He don't know about it. He forgot about it. So he's gonna be looking for it. The $50 million gold spoon that Miss Alice fed him with. This is Mrs. Alice's $50 million spoon. It was made in 1683. So let's get that 50 million on there. Hell Cell is waiting on me. I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. It just don't seem like it's working fast enough, people. Damn, what do I gotta do? He was a king. That's our 400-year-old king there. Ha ha, thank you, 4 acres.
Oh,
An actual crime, yeah. It's like he's still saying I'm a felon, people. Tell him to prove it. If he says I'm a felon, show him how am I a felon? Why am I a felon? What did I do to become a felon? Guess what? There ain't nothing. I have no felony record. But Vaughn don't lie, huh? Yeah. I'm just waiting to find out where J Dub's house is at. Because even if I did give him $50 a month, my son is still not going to be able to find a job. I have to put my son to work. Do you all understand? Do you want to send me $100 a week to feed a 18-year-old boy? Because that's about what he eats. The wife says almost 200 is what he's eating. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Kitty, there's no felony records on me at all. You guys can pull my name. I don't care. Look me up. Todd's good at that.
But that hurt. Oh, you idiot.
Yeah, Vaughn, hey, look. Here's your $50 million spoon, buddy. That'll help you build your park. Look at how it shines. Look at that gold. It's been cleaned up real good, Vaughn. It looks like your mommy never even fed you with it. But we all know she did. Because you were under her shirt tails for 58 fucking years, you retard. $50 million gold spoon, people. Larry owns it now. Sorry about Vaughn's luck.
Oh, you idiot.
If you want your son around, Larry, get his health under control. His health's under control. My son's health's under control.
Oh,
He is 6'1". He is 260 pounds. He is graduating from high school this year.
what the? Oh, you better put that out fast, boy.
Hell, nowadays you go buy a Whopper, a fry, and a drink, it's $10.
Take your pants off.
And that's just lunch. What about breakfast and dinner? It's $30 a day just to eat.
You're gonna light it on fire, you dumbass.
And I appreciate that, Solar Marshall. Yes, I seen that. J Dubs would have had a camera in her bedroom watching her get dressed and undressed. I don't put cameras in people's bedrooms. That'd be like putting it right by the toilet. Is your daughter okay? She is having a blast behind you. King Kong. That is not my daughter. I have no daughters. That is my wife.
Well, thank you for the compliment.
She said, "Thank you for the compliment." He's been blaming us the whole time, Marshall, and I'm really getting tired of it. I really am. And you did tell him about Uncle Jim's going to sue him, and he laughed it off. Well, we're going to find out how much he does laugh. Did you see the gold spoon, Marshall? That is Von Hilton's $50 million gold spoon, made in 1683. It's a $50 million spoon. This is what Alice fed Vaughn with. The $50 million spoon. Oh, I know he will. I know he will. That's what I'm saying. I hope. And I got news for you all. This is going to be funny as shit, too. When I go to court to be evicted out of this property, Von Hilton has not been down to that courthouse in over a year. He does all his videos chatting to the courts. I'm going to refuse it. I'm going to tell the judge if he's going to evict me, he has to be here in this courtroom, in this courthouse with me. He's not going to do no video chats. He's got a vehicle. He can drive. He drove over here and gave me eviction notice. He can drive to Manchester, Kentucky and face me. He said he called the ambulance at 8 o'clock. It was 9 o'clock by the time the ambulance got there. Morning, cuz. Glad to see you woke up and coming to visit me this morning. Of course, it is Friday, so I try to be on. Hey, Ronnie, did you find out? Did you hear about it? Might as well let you know. Add another 50 million onto my account. Your sound is gone or my sound is gone? Von Hilton's $50 million gold spoon, people. That's Von Hilton's golden spoon that his mommy fed him. Get the video of Vaughn saying he left his mother on the floor. It was over 5 houses long. 5 hours long, 5 houses long. Then Miss Parker and Jim were talking to him, and Nick so on. Yeah, it's pirate treasure. 1683 is on it. It's a $50 million spoon. Yeah, I figured it out when you put houses. It was hours. So Von Hilton believes every word I say, people. Larry, do you get the Discovery Channel? Yes, I think we do. Yes, he did, Cartel. And that's the one I watched early this morning. Yeah, I think there was two of them. I mean, literally, but they ran back to back. My wife is watching ridiculous. If y'all know what that is. Yeah, it is a funny show, Kitty. Well, you guys can hear her. She's laughing her ass off.
These people are stupid.
Oh yeah, he's been everything, Fat Daddy. I don't think he's had a job in over 30 years. Yeah, he started the Truth thing in 1970. He was 7 years old. Yeah, 5 hours worth exactly, Marshall. Fat Daddy, I've been here 15 years and I ain't seen. Hell, I barely see him come out. He don't even cut grass. He don't even take his mom's garbage out. What job has he had? You can't count making horse vaginas. You don't count making airplanes in your house. I wasn't, but I'm catching up.
Oh.
Yeah, you were listening to him in first grade. I understand that, weather guy. He created
Oh, yeah.
everything, people. Give him time. He created the earth too, probably. He's not worked at all here in the state of Kentucky.
Oh, that was a bad mistake.
Yeah, there you go. Crusty beard.
Oh, gee. This is not going to end well.
Oh yeah, I thought they got shut down and four new guys took over and they restarted it.
you rather kiss me for $100 or kiss the hottest girl in the world for $700? So who's the hottest girl in the world?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It got shut down, and then someone else took over.
So who's the hottest girl in the world? So it's not me. Be smart. Ask me what.
That's about the only thing he ever does talk about, Solar Marshall, is himself
Yes. Yes.
and the trolls, how we've took everything from him.
I would go back to my ex. Yes. Yes. What do you mean? You're my ex. Babe, on a scale of 1 out of 10, how good am I at good? Is that a 1? Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Something happened to him. I'm not sure what. Maybe when his mom passed. I don't know about that, Solar. Morning, Freddie. Yes, exactly. Everybody I know still collects from the Army or the Marines or something after they've did 4 years. I think he really is, Marshall. Dumb, stupid, talking a lot of shit. He ain't even been up to see his mom's graveyard, her headstone. He don't even know when her birthday was. Marshall, can you tell me what your mother's birthday was? In a quick heartbeat, can't you? My mom's been gone for almost 10 years now, and I know her birthday, her death date, and everything. Yeah, exactly. He don't even know his mom's birthday. Some reason I've been starting to have a lot of ear problems, and I don't know why. No, I just did the ink pen just now, but there ain't nothing coming out.
Probably not because it is an H10. I don't know. Well, run your ass and hide.
I don't even know if he's on here.
Well, you probably not. But
Shave the inside out. Loto electric trimmers, Larry. I had the same. Oh, somebody did ask me. Someone said something about they're going to bet me that Mrs. Frost cut my hair. You're wrong.
no, he did it.
I did it myself. I don't understand what you're telling me. You want me to shave in the middle of here? Hell no. My name's not Von Hilton. There's no handlebars. My wife don't take both hands and grab a hold of it. It's one hand grabs that and the other hand's up here saying, "Whoa, horsey, whoa."
I don't ride horses.
No, but you sure ride me.
No, well, yeah, but that's
Well, that's what we're talking about.
Well, that's the only time.
Would you rather me have two of these here, one hanging on this side and one hanging on that side? Vaughn says they're handlebars. Or would you like me to leave it the way I got it?
Leave it.
That's what I thought you wanted. Oh, I do. I have a machine that does that for us. It's a ear cleaning machine that clears all the hair out. And I did have a doctor prescribe me a ear cleaner to make sure all the waxes and shit comes out.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, there is a special trimmer that you can go in your ears and trim the ears.
Oh.
They probably could, but they've been cut. They were cut when I cut my hair. It's a dark colored skin or dark color hair, so yeah, exactly. Ronnie Ray, you here or you getting your coffee? Or did you leave me? Larry, why do you do a what?
No. No.
Why do I do a live? Just something to do, Solar Marshall, to get on here and talk to people, meet friends.
Hush.
You know, as everyone knows, I am very, very, very close to being bedridden. I'm going to be stuck in bed for the rest of my life or in a wheelchair the rest of my life because my legs are now giving out really badly. And I like going live. I like getting on here and talking to people across the world, like Miss Kitty and a few other peoples. Well, Solar Marshall, I'm still learning how to do everything. I mean, I ain't even, I have went to StreamYards and went live once, but I ain't figured out how to invite people there and all that. So it's kind of hard for me to do anything. I have to yell for my 17-year-old son to get off his game system and come in here and help me do things. And he don't like that too well. He keeps telling Daddy to learn. Well, Daddy's an old dog, and I'm an old dog that don't like to play with new tricks. My old tricks work, and I'll stick with the old tricks. Yeah, exactly. I mean, a lot of people say me and you should do a show, Marshall. But I know you work and your hours are all over the place, so I've really never said much. You're close to my age. I am right behind Vaughn. I am 6 months younger than Vaughn. Yeah, weather guy, you would be older than me. I'm 58. Okay, well you go ahead and open it up, Solar Marshall, and send me the invitation, and I will definitely join with you, buddy. Anytime. But I'll be honest with you, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night ain't too hot for me. I'm a day person. I like to do things in the daytimes. Early morning's my best. Like what I'm doing now, because that's when I get up. My kid's quiet. My wife's making coffee, and I wake up. I do my show, then I get off here. I go to the bathroom, come back, get me a pop or something, and start playing my poker game. I do play Texas Hold'em poker if anyone wants to come over there and play against me. You want to lose your tokens? Bring them on over. I'll take all of them. I'm already hooked, Solar Marshal. I got hooked. Look at, I'm already on here. I've been on here for over 3 months now. I think I might have missed maybe 6 days out of the whole 3 months. Yeah, I was live at 4 a.m. one morning. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You want to do it now, Solar? We can go over and do it now if you want, buddy. That's all up to you. I can close mine out, go to the restroom, and come back here, and you're inviting me to the show. Yeah, I try not to miss much. Yes, I do have StreamYards. I for the free StreamYards. I didn't pay anything. I can just do the free. Why, you don't have StreamYard? You can't do it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to call my 17-year-old in here to bring it over to invite you. I'll tell him I know what your name is on Facebook, so okay, people. Big Larry's going to get off here. It's been 2 hours. I'm going to take a restroom break, and looks like me and Solar Marshall might be going live. We'll see y'all in a little bit. Peace out.